kadulong bulanan sa tibok kalibutan. Mayong gabi, mayong kadlaw, mayong hapon kayong tanan. Welcome na sa atong bagong episode sa Kalamay Xpress. Kumusta kagawad Atoy og Maye? Kumusta mo niya?
Mura nahigog magmaayo ni si Kagawad. Okay na joy heart sa iyang likod.
Eduardo.
Una. Mayong
With the same gayo.
Mayong buntag diha sa Bohol. And mayong gabi pasayloon tagamay na mag-haggard ta kayo na ata karon sa airport kay padungta mo biyahe kasama si kauban si Panda diri nato kay atong bisitahon ako mga bata. Ugma, so bibo ni. So pero anyway, bahalag magka-haggard ta. Ni ata sa Kalamay Xpress daghang kay salamat sa panag-uban na sa nato. Importante kaya tong topic karon ganahan ko ani.
Yes, go ahead Kagawad.
Okay, may idol daghang salamat na diri sa Bohol na trailing kay doon na kayo atong kapistahan sa gugma karong Valentines Day. So today we'll be celebrating and giving information about different types of love. So atong mga kaigsunan karon
kasi greet mo.
Love you mama. Number 1 fan. So,
number 1
may buntag, may gabi, may kadlawon mga bulanon sa tibok kalibutan. Welcome to our Kalamay show this every Saturday alas 10 sa buntag.
Trailing kayo kay nakaabot pag minimaye kay mo pag-abot ako sa Mexico karon sa Yucatan, Mexico. So mo pag-abot namo niya may kinakasuda sa atong show. So di gyud pwede di pwede nga kana i-miss kay gwapo kay nga topic kay maka-open up ni sa mga kana mga uban diha nga na-depress kay dili pa ka-experience ilang gibati kung unsa sila ilang sa tungod kay kung gugma gid ang magbuot mo lisod gid nga dili pagawas. Di ba ye?
Yes. Kuan gyud. And then kanang ang ato manggudani sa Kalamay Xpress mga kaigsuunan magpadayag gyud ta sa kamatuoran nga tinuod gyud ang gugma walay gipili og kinsa ug unsa. So we do hope mga kaigsuunan na kining atong episode karon maka-inspired natong tanan. Love conquers all. So mao gyud na siya ang pinaka-powerful gyud sa tibuok kalibutan, ang puwersa sa gugma kay mahimo ang tanan, right Atoy?
Ako fan Kagawad.
Hello, may buntag, Tess.
Sila Maridel po, sis Mardel, shout out kading mga bata, kamusta mo diha? Okay, so toy ang atong mga guest karong gabi na mag-in-English ta karong gabi una kay kuhan ka nang natay guest nga kaning foreigners,
American guest. Yes.
American guest na to, so magpanta ka ng English edition Shout out
Ala,
sis Maria.
Ako din ko Andrex toy ako din ning i-switch akong kuan kay nga ako arang in English kutubra sa alas 3 sa hapon sa Biyernes. Kay ting uli na gikag eskwelahan.
Anyway.
Hi Marites, thank you. Okay. So, magpasalamat sa atong mga collaborators ug sponsors. Kay kung wala sila, wala po ta. So salamat kayo sa Salad Master Panglao Village Court, pinakalimpyo sa Bohol at mo dito Panglao Village Court. Excited na ko July pohon makasuroy mo diha. HTM Radios and Events, Bisdak Chef Channel, I hope ma-subscribe ninyo. TUF Barbershop and ML Auto Zone. Salamat kayo.
Yes, and mapasalamaton sa ato ang mga kanang followers nga dili katanaw sa live pero magtanaw sila right after the show o kana inig uli nila or inig mata nila kay ang Kalamay Xpress makaigsuon na tibuok kalibutan man. So, thank you kayo kaninyong pag
ato
follow
mga birthday celebrants na to. Birthday celebrants
na to.
Yes, happy birthday.
Bro, Kagawad bro nga pa kay sige, go ahead. Shout out sa mga birthday celebrants. Birthday celebrant dito. Usa ka mo.
Hello, Madam.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Mo shout out sa ako. Happy birthday sa akong mga aunties, Auntie Nene ug Auntie Inday. Ug sa ako ang kinakusgang batch sa high school si Badet. And of course, kang babe, Bernadette Alba.
Shout out, babe.
Happy birthday. Masala ka Rex. Hi, Sam.
Akong kinakusgan nga babe.
Kiss kay birthday god. Kiss kay birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you guys.
you.
Og unya happy Valentines sa tanong mga lovebirds diha. Happy Valentines sa tanan.
Yes, ang atong brad diha si Jigs na diha sa Alain sa UAE. Happy birthday. Happy Valentines of course sa iyahang kapikas kinakusgang kinagwapahan si Ivy na diha sa California. Hello.
Thank you sis. Cabs Melody.
Happy birthday.
Mas na ta. Okay. So,
Napay daghan na to si Nang June, mo greets ako si Nang June na balista sa New York. Happy birthday si akong silingan si Nang Ligaya, si Impron, si Gloria Balahay, among silingan nga po, Divine Pancha sa Lampas, si Steven birthday ni Steven Sugano po. Then
Uy, happy birthday.
Birthday Steven.
Kakita mi dire gahapon sa Bohol,
Amo
nga
ba?
si karon dire sa Bohol. Oh. Then si Nang Linda Paredes, si Arnola Espirito, we have Ray Bertomen, mga silingan Jerry Araneta, si Ma'am Mariket, si Iket. Happy birthday, Nang. Happy birthday, Opos.
Birthday.
Then si Vinis Nordo, na si Ria Maslog, then si Hiroso Nakila, o si Zach Juan, anak ni barkada ni Lili, kalimutan ni Vanessa, Vanessa sa California. O ang mga kinakusgan, master sa mga opisina, si Don Gutierrez. Happy birthday, boss!
Happy birthday sa
birthday.
Sting Daghana, no?
Daghan kayo.
Birthday maghapon ni Mayang adlaw ni Papa Day. Happy birthday again.
Oh, Mayor Joe, Trumbo. Happy birthday. Mayor Joe, happy birthday. Kunya, kuhan ka nang i-shout out. Shout out sa ating mga fan to taga Hong Kong ni sila, Hong Kong gikan. Sa WCT Tagbilaran Batch 93, may buntag.
Uy, may buntag diha.
Na sila Chai Buds. Happy birthday. Salamat kayo, sis. Salamat kayo. All right. Go ahead yan. Nakaisot kayo na.
Yeah, na ko ikuan baka na murag nakadumdum ang go last year nga naghisgot ta sa Valentines po pero mas naghisgot man tingali ta sa history of Valentines, diba? Murag nga na and then karon nakalimot na gyud ta sa history pero makaigsuunan bahala gun sa history diha. Ang ato gyud ni siyang i-live ang kanang gugma para sa tanan. And of course para sa atong special someone.
Yes. Nya kagawad napailaing importanteng announcement no sa Tagbilaran no. Like occasion event diha.
We will be celebrating the biggest ever reggae bands assembled in Bohol. We have 5 bands, the best 5 bands in Bohol. We'll be celebrating Bob Marley Day. So birthday ni Uncle Bob will be celebrating tonight at Cochlea Lounge Bar. So guys, tanang mga tribo ni Bob Marley, let's go have fun, bring your friends and enjoy and then feel the cool vibe. Feeling Ironman.
Yo no. Kana hapit na February karon gabi
Karon gabi. So pwede sila manihapon dito kay mo serve ban og dinner ang Cochlea. So pwede mo manihapon aron ma-set ang yung lugar kay kinalaghanan kaloy sa Dios mura.
Mayo tagna pa sa July ini kuli ato ba?
Ato magama taglain para nimo idol.
Okay, so guys, when we come back ato na ilailahon ato mga guests nga kining lahi last year mga atong i-focus nga dugay nga relationship nga 65 years to nga relationship sa mag-asawa. This time dugay sad pero lahi ni nga version. So I hope this will inspire everybody and will open up our minds nga love conquers all. So guys, when we come back ato na ilailahon tong laing mga guests sa Bohol ug sa Amerika. So, napatay ikaw ni feature din nga kuan feature kung giluto.
Congratulations sa atong idol na kauban sa chef.
Welcome back mga kapuso og nagtan-aw gihapon kamo sa inyong paboritong morning news program. Ug aron gaan ang atong kabuntagon, aduna kami idalit nga lami siya express segment alang kaninyong tanan. Pinaagi sa Boholanong chef nga si Rex Alba ug sayranta kini iyang pinalahi nga si Kuwate. Good morning, Chef Rex.
Salamat kayo GMA Regional TV. Salamat po sa Ohio po nga kuan na television.
Pusong Nico and Cecil atong tilawan ni atong
Mo na kinalamian.
gihimo nga white tuba pinaagi aning video. Hey guys, tonight we're making kinutil. Let's pretend this didn't happen. So kinutil is a traditional Filipino alcoholic drink from the Visayas region. It's made of cacao beans or tablilla. So first we're going to be mixing our half and half and then our tablilla, our cacao beans. We're going to be using our baterol or our aluminum cast pot and the wooden tool we use in the Philippines. We're gonna add condensed milk. We're gonna let it boil and mix it well. And then after it boils, take it off the heat, and then we add our sake. Instead of coconut wine, which we traditionally use in the Philippines, add an egg yolk, mix it well, and then I'm gonna be using a frother to make it, you know, the presentation better and taste better like a cappuccino. Look at that. Look at the froth.
Higop, bro. Kinaduan ko mayi ani primero gamit niya red wine.
Kamiya kayo.
Akong gipulyak sake. Kami naman po.
Magtuba gamit. Ano mura kay nasa Bohol. Lami jud kayo.
Daghang salamat guys sa pagtanaw. Back to you, Cecil and Nico.
Thank you, Gen X.
Thank you, chef. Murag nindot kay ito. Talag sa Spotify partner.
Yes, with a twist, good, no? With sake, Japanese rice wine. Lami na.
Lami kayo. Para sa ato
I hope masubayan ninyo.
hot sauce.
Good crunch.
Good crunch.
Delicious.
There you go. I know she likes
It's
switching. There she likes
Swala, isang Pinoy naman na pabilang na sa may 30 pelikula sa
Tingnan
Amerika
mo na.
kung saan ang pinakabago lang ay ang On Sacred Ground na inilabas lamang ngayong taon. Magkichika naman tayo sa Star FM Cebu.
Pag inata mag-commercial na nila.
Hindi man naman malaki ang role na ginagampanan, masaya pa rin ang nararamdaman ng isang Pinoy na maging bahagi sa higit 30 pelikula sa Estados Unidos. Sa panayam ng Star FM Cebu kay Rex Alba na nakabase sa Ohio, sinabi nitong masaya siyang kinilala ang kanyang role sa pelikulang On Sacred Ground na inilabas lang ngayong taon na pinagbidahan ni na Amy Smart at David Arquette. Sinabi pa ni Alba na ito ang kanyang kauna-unahang stunt role at ang istorya ay patungkol pa sa sinirang sacred ground ng Indian tribes sa Dakota Pipeline.
It feels good to be part of it kahit hindi malaking role, but at least na-experience mo man lang yung paano, how they make movies here, how they make magic sa movies. It's such an experience.
Samantala ngayong taon din ipapalabas ang More Than a Game ni LeBron James kung saan siya ay magsisilbing reporter. Maliban dito, ilan pa sa movies kung saan ito napabilang ay ang I Am Wrath kasama si John Travolta, naging parte din ito ng American Ninja Warrior Season 9 at sila din ang gumagawa ng stunts sa Fast and Furious 8. Payo pa ng 43 anyos na Boholano sa mga gustong pumasok sa pagka-artista na dapat habaan ang pasensya, laging handa dahil anumang oras ay posibleng iangat ang ibinigay na role at higit sa lahat magtiwala sa sarili.
Ang pinaka-importante is just staying with it. You need to just stay focused at the same time. Wag kayong makinig sa mga sinasabi ng iba. Kasi dati, sinabihan ako ng tatay ko, hindi ka pwede mag-artista, hindi ka tangkad, hindi ka gwapo masyado, hindi ka masyadong smart, pero I mean, siguro dahil ayaw ka lang nila masaktan sa mga failures, but that's okay. Just move on and do whatever you want in life and have fun.
Dagdag pa nito na kung may isang pelikula man itong pagbibidahan, nais niyang tungkol ito sa kanyang sarili dahil marami pa umano itong pinagdadaanan sa buhay at may mapupulot na mga aral. Mula
Thank you.
Let's go.
Salamat,
Idol,
Asa.
congratulations, Idol.
Salamat kayo.
Proud kayo, Midire. Oy.
Thank you. Okay.
Ayaw ko kalimti, Idol ha. Ako may extra niyo ha.
Sana all.
Dito, salamat kayo sa tanan ko. Salamat sa tanan support. So, pero this show para sa atong guest na po ni. So, ato pailailan atong guest.
Yes. May
Go ahead,
Okay.
Go ahead, Toy.
So first, we have our lesbian couple. Let me introduce to you. Kani amigo na kaya na to sukad pa sa una, elementary, high school, kailan na tanidaan. Then we are very happy nga ang malampuson og nakit-an na to nga nakit-an ang real love. So let me introduce to you. She's a graduate of University of Bohol, and then a president of the Great Minds Leadership Academy, and the owner and a proprietor of HJA Medical Supplies Trading. Atong amigo si Corazon Heraldine Ramirez og iyang asawa mao si Jimabil Magallano. We have graduate from San Carlos University and a VP of Finance and Administrative Services of Great Minds Leadership Academy and a senior partner of the HGA Medical Supplies Trading.
Ngayong buntag. Oy, na-mute guys. Ngayong buntag.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good evening, Diha.
Basi na mo
Daghang
gusto
salamat,
i-shout
Ben. Daghang salamat, Bel. Daghang salamat.
Thank you also.
Kasi na mo gusto i-shout out sa inyong mga amigo, mga fans sa tibok kalibutan.
Hi to the family, everyone from Houston, sa Bilar, Florida, my sister. We also have our friends, our students in Great Minds, and our family in Philippine Science.
Mark si Marites ko ano ka nang
avid fan.
Yatngan.
Hi, Nanay Tess.
Hi, Tess.
Hi, Aris. Thank you. Okay, sinaayan na po si Sis Mardel. All right, so
maka-excite yun niya kay ng power couple yun ba kana bitaw love team bitaw ka ng artista nga kuan gi atangan yun so
pero before na to sila nga pangutanon sa ilang love story no anatay isa ka guest na pudlain toy. Okay, go ahead toy.
And then our gay couple we have with a military background, born in New York City and currently working in service industry. We have Tommy Cochran and our friend from Bohol. He's a bachelor's of science in nursing. He's been working in the US for 30 years. Then we've been teasing here. She has to come home and then enjoy the beautiful environment here in Bohol. We have our very close friend, Fernando Jojo Bangcot. Let me introduce to you our couple, Tommy and Jojo.
My name is Tommy Cochran. I'm born and raised in Bayside, Queens, New York. I come from a military background and currently work in the service industry and have the pleasure to be sitting here with my beautiful husband, Fernando.
Hello, good evening everybody. My name is Fernando Bangcot, but you could call me Jojo. I am originally from Dasitang Baclayan, Bohol, and I graduated nursing from Holy Name University way back when, and currently working as a registered nurse here in New York City. Me and Tommy have been together for 12 years, been happily married since 2017, so almost 6 years now. We are glad to share with you our love story. We are glad to answer your questions with regards to same-sex marriage and how it applies to us, and also how it would affect Filipino same-sex couple in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Tommy and Jojo.
Hello.
Our English starts right now.
I'm just gonna speak Tagalog, Bisaya, and in English. Usahay.
Okay.
Mayong buntag ninyong kanan.
Mayong gabi eh.
Mayong gabi po.
Tommy, do you have anything to say to your fans, friends, family out there?
Well, yeah. Well, first of all, I want to thank you guys for having us. We feel really special to be on. I mean, we got the invitation. We say, I think that'll be a great idea. I think it'll be great to talk about our story, especially my experiences being in Bohol in the Philippines, opposed to being in New York City, and the experiences that we have been in the same-sex marriage. So I thought it would be absolutely fun. And I want to thank you for all the time that you're giving us right now.
Thank you so much, guys, for your time. I know you guys are busy and it's a weekend, so but you decided to be with us tonight. Thank you so much. We appreciate
Thank you.
Okay. Si Maye mo gayna pa nagpanika do kasi pangutana da.
Yeah, I know. I really wanted to, but I'm just so what you call this, conscious about my environment. It's just a little bit noisy here. But my very first question is this: when did it start? How did you know that you really love this person? So let's start with that because that's the gist of it. How did you know that she's the one and he's the one?
Let's start with Rod and Jim.
Kami, John. Okay.
I didn't know at first. I thought it was just a feeling, but when we move along, it seems that I can't really be with anybody else. I just want to be with her.
Oh, wow.
I told you I love her before I saw her.
Same bang feeling, Jim? Same bang feeling?
Yes. She would be asking me, and even until now, why? And then, but I could not give her really an answer like because guwapo ka, because butan ka, because sweet ka, because it's so like, dili siya mo, it does not encompass the feeling, like when you're asked, why her? And then I could not say, because this one, like, I don't know, it's just it. I just really feel that deep.
Wow. How about Tommy and Jojo? Yours is different because you come from a different culture. Then, so how did it start? How did it click? Parang gusto na, speechless oh. Nalupigan ng signal.
Wala, magdalitag Bisaya. Uy, magdalitag Bisaya kay wa sila.
Nagkita mi ni Jim sa swimming. Unya, niingon si, Janine Tabel. Iyang anak po nag-swimming. So, ako pong bata nag-swimming. So, ingon siya nga, uy, maabot na ba si tati karon? So, niyon ko nga, kinsa ng tati? So, nagsistorya rami dito. Dayon, ningon to, dayon to yung helper nga. Uy, nana si tati, anak. Kuyawan na dayon ko na, oh my God, na siya. Kuyawan na yung ko kayo niya. Diya man kuya bato niya, ningon dayon na. Ningon dayon ko nga. Ayaw yung tanawa kay ka, mga delikado, umutanaw ka, may love you ka. So wala gyud ko mutanaw niya ana lingip gyud ko ana. Niya napoy ni sa akong mind ba so ni sit down siya sa akong likod. Yani sa akong right side so ana dayon ko di gyud ko mutanaw ni bayhana ni. And then napoy mo sa mga tanawa lang po. Nganong di tanawon ni unsam di pwede na nagtanawon nimo. So tanaw ko niya ana. Sus you smile man, nagtanaw po siya sa ko, nag-smile. Tuwan niya, everything is a history.
Mark, nadaot sa dimples
na.
Yeah.
Sa dimples.
Igo.
We have Tommy and Jojo here. So how did it came about, Tom? And he's the one.
How did it come about? Well,
yeah.
We can give you the long story, or we can give you the clean short story.
Maybe the one that's
I don't know what the rating on the channel is, and I don't want to get you guys in trouble. No, I'm just kidding. But,
okay. No, but that's true.
But it's true. We actually so we met 11 years ago, okay, and we met online. We met on the internet. I don't know if you guys remember old-fashioned, old-school Craigslist.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I heard a wow over it. Who remembers that, right?
Yeah.
So we just wanted to looking to hook up and have a good time, and it turned out to be that when we got together, it would turn out to be just hanging out and hooking up. Turned out to be more conversation. It turned into a dinner, and then it just turned into getting to know each other, and it was actually the first real love and real relationship for me. So I mean, automatically, just by getting to know this man every single day, I just really fell for him more and more, to the point where we just never left each other. And here we are 11 years later. There's a lot of 11 years later. So we had our a holy union in Bohol about 6 years ago.
Yes.
Or going on 6 years now. So we wanted to do that to kind of, make it set a little bit of a foundation out there of same-sex marriage. Jojo was telling me it's rarely done out there, or hasn't been really done, the whole unions out there. So he wanted to kind of plant his flag out there to be one of the first people to actually do this, so we can give support to how we feel and to spread the love and to say, hey, this is who we are. We're here all over the world, and
it's okay.
And it's okay, So
it's a blessing too.
It's a blessing, yes.
Yes, it was there was a priest who did the blessing.
It's
Yes.
well, he's a pastor actually.
Pastor, yes.
Legally, you can never
Just a
di ba,
blessing. Yes.
di man pwede gyud ang pare sa ato mo kuan mo
Blessing.
officiate
Pastor
kuan
daw, pastor.
mo. So pastor siya, but the main reason was not really. It wasn't just religious alone. It was more towards like showing my mom that I have somebody with me, um, somebody that loves me and somebody I love. So that's another reason why I decided to have a union in Bohol. And also as an inspiration to a lot of gay Boholanos that want to do it and to show them that it's okay. And love is love, and we have to accept it. And it brings awareness to a lot of Boholanos that are gays and to people who are conservative that don't usually accept the lifestyle. And hopefully it can help them realize that love's really no boundaries.
Yeah, and come to think of it, I mean, daghan kayo nga married couple pero different kanang normal nga na married couple pero kining daghan kay problema nya man usahay madili pa maglast. You, Tommy and Jojo, you've been together for 11 years. Si Herald and Jim, pila na mo ka years?
18.
19.
Oh, no, no.
Years.
Yeah.
Getting
Yeah,
stronger, murag po uyab. So, kanang
The first time.
yeah. Idol kayo. Pero before I proceed sa inyong love story, no, kanang can you give us a little background sa inyong pag coming out? Murag daghang mga tao nga
challenge.
Saan pag come out nila kay I have akong sister pod kuan man, lesbian man. Unya iya kong isultian pag bakasyon ako. Ana bitaw pero ako open man ko so way problema sa ako pero akong papa dili bitaw open nga ana sana sa una. So mo ni lisod pero on your case unsa may how did you guys come out? Radio Jim na po.
Oh, okay.
Kasi Heraldine gwapa kay sa una ay.
Guwapo na. Guwapo na. Dili na guwapo.
Guwapo na to daan, Rex.
Okay, go ahead.
I think sa coming out, pwede natong can we add a little bit more of how did your families and friends reacted, and then especially sa Bohol where so Catholic based ang faith, and then how did it happen? What did it take you longer or yun sa man to?
Sa akong side, I was already out. I was since my father supported me. My mother was a little bit. She was trying because she was a hardcore Catholic. So she was trying, but my father, he supported me. So it wasn't really that hard for me to go through it because my dad was there. It doesn't matter if other people says, "Ay, Rag, guwapa jud kayo ka. Why are you a tomboy?" I said, because this is me. When I was in high school, I was in Holy Spirit. I was always cold. No, ipatawag ko, my hair, why do I wear shorts inside my skirt? And then it really didn't matter because my family was with me. That was the thing. So it was a little hard for her in her case.
Share, Val.
Yeah, my parents are also both very hardcore Catholic, and then they belong to religious organizations. And
she's
of course,
a straight, okay? She's a straight.
I
straight.
used to.
It used to be straight.
Okay, so when I was younger, though, I usually hang out with the guys. I'm closer to my brothers, and then to my cousins who are, guys. So like I like basketball, I like sports, I like going out, adventure and all. The boy stuff, dagan-dagan, taguanay, batulata, climbing up the roof and all. I'm not the girly type really. So, but of course, growing up in our culture, so of course I grew up, I'm a girl and all. But when I came out, when I started to accept that, oh, okay, in high school, we were also exposed to that since we're an all girls school in Holy Spirit. So, but then I never had that, thing against. Like I had friends who already were in a relationship, and then it won't really matter to me. Like for me, it's okay if you choose to be with a woman or if you chose to be with a man. And then it was only in college, and then when I met Ralph, that I realized that this is my path. So this is my path. Um, it was hard because, of course, my family was not my family was not open at first, of course. But of course, as they say, um, time heals.
That was very hard.
Very hard.
Very hard.
So a lot of ups and downs. But now it's okay.
Sorry, oh.
Kaya ang buhok, ano?
Niwang pa siya, oh?
Progressive eh.
Progressive.
Pero, Ralph, di ba na kay kids, no? You have kids?
Yes.
So, pwede makichismis anak later on.
Sure.
But we will go to Tammy and Jojo first para makapahunat ka.
Okay.
Tammy and Jojo.
You want to go first? Dave?
You go first.
Okay. Well, the question was, how did I come out?
Yes.
Every time that question's asked, I'm like, I don't even know how to answer that question because I was already out. We had the same baby.
Same ni Heraldine, no? Same ni Heraldine.
I don't have to come out.
Okay.
I was born in Dasitam, Baclayon, Bohol, where growing up, sige na kung sugsugo lang bayot ka, ana. So, I already know myself. I don't have to tell my parents that I'm gay or what. It was already assumed, presumed, and perfected. I'm already gay and accepted.
Okay,
Yes.
very good.
I don't have to come out at all. So it wasn't hard at all for me. I was already born this way.
Very good. How about Tammy? Because you were in the military.
For him, it was kind of hard.
Well,
yes.
For me, it's different because I grew up, and I've been with women before. So my coming out was more or less during my later teenage years when I started to realize what I really like. So I never really, I kept it more or less a secret to myself and didn't even really date or really pursue those type of feelings until I got a lot older in my 20s. And yes, being in the military for a substantial amount of years in my 20s, I mean, that's something that you really, you can't talk about. You can't profess those ideas or feelings. So I was kind of like really trapped, and I never really let anybody know, what I really liked. But fast forward, I kind of kept it under wraps probably until I met Jojo, and Jojo would have been the first relationship that I have ever told my parents or any of my friends about. So this is something actually pretty new to me, considering we've been with each other for 11 years. But this is the first time I really came out. So the past 11 years, right in a relationship and having to deal with, being in a real relationship with the same sex partner and having to really explain it to my family and friends kind of overwhelmed me all at once in my life. You know what I mean? Because now everything was out on the table. This is who I am. This is how I feel. And now I'm in this really big relationship. So I know that I'm in love. I know I found a great person. I felt that right away. It kind of flowed just like water with me and Jojo. The the first year, we just knew within the first year that there was going to be a second year. And then the second year, we knew there was going to be a fourth. And then we just kept going with it. But but as far as the coming out thing is concerned, right? It took me a lot later in my life. I mean, I'm about to be 50 years old in September. So you got to figure 11 years ago is a long time into my life to really kind of suppressing all of that and not even having relationships that have not even my family or friends know about it, and then all of a sudden to say, well, here it is. I'm letting it all on the table. I fell in love with somebody and having to deal with both of those new things at the same time. So it was a struggle. We went through our ups and downs, just like any couple. And I'm sure that they can attest for 21 years over there that, yep, we have an even longer road to go. But, so, yeah, that was pretty much the way I came out and the way we're maintaining it now.
Wow. What a story. Yep. So, but we will go back to you guys. Go ahead, nakipangatay.
Sige, tiwasa lang.
Atong balikan si
Ronaldo.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to go back to the topic of having children. We know that Raul and Jim have some children, right? I mean, 3, right? And how about Tommy and Jojo? Do you plan on having some children on your own?
Oh yes, all the time. Yes, we do.
Okay.
We plan, but we don't know what we haven't decided. And
but we really want to have children. After all, you have everything what you want, you have your clothes, your whatever. And then when you get to your 50s, you realize that where you're going to leave it to. So I had so many nephews and nieces. I have 43 actually. I have a big family. But
wow.
But it's still not the same if it's your own. And as I get older and as my mom get older and older, the way I take care of her, it makes me realize that it's really different. You have your own child. I mean,
okay.
But I have one thing. I'm gonna go straight to the point. There's really one thing I want to share. In the Philippines, it's very, very discriminatory towards adopting kids. In fact, there is no gays in the Philippines are actually considered unfit to adopt. It's very, very sad. And I just realized that recently when Atoy sent me the email or whoever you guys sent it to me. So I tried to read something online on what's the rights of gay Filipinos or same-sex couple in the Philippines. There is none. There is no rights of same-sex couple in the Philippines. The only rights we have is same as yours, the Bill of Rights of 1987, the Constitution Bill of Rights. So it would have.
I think
I'm getting out of track. But anyway, having kids. We want to have kids. We just don't know how.
Right. I think it's really hard to adopt there in the Philippines because even though the regular couple, they need to stay at least 1 year in the Philippines to be able to adopt that kid. And it's so hard. Like you need to leave your job in wherever you're at, So
but at least they can. If you label yourself as gay in the Philippines, you cannot adopt.
You cannot.
It's considered unfit. If you read the laws in the Philippines, you cannot adopt if you're a gay couple in the Philippines. But if you're straight, it's a little bit harder, but you can. So
I heard about the new law. Is there any such thing as a union benefits here, civil union benefits here?
In the Philippines, nothing. The only country in Asia marriage is Thailand.
So even in the insurance. Go ahead, Joe.
Oh, so I was gonna say there's no benefits for Filipinos same-sex couple.
Yes, that's so sad. It's very
coming
unfortunate.
March. Go ahead, Belle.
Even in insurance, when you get insurance, your beneficiaries will just have to be, the immediate family, and it's so difficult with, let's say, with example for us, for Raul and myself, because of course we would both be going through life, right? But we have not found that insurance that would cover us both yet. Na kaming dalawa yung the beneficiary for each other.
The hardest part, Belle, and you if someone, well, we're all gonna die. If one of
Yeah.
you dies, it's
Passes on.
very
Yeah.
difficult to uh, the other partner to inherit everything without
Yeah.
government stepping in. So
Yes,
that's the
that's so
hardest part. So like assets and insurances,
Mhm.
life insurance, healthcare benefits. It's so hard in the Philippines. And Atoy, you have the power and voice to,
Yes.
because
Yeah.
there are some bills that are started in Congress and they never really go anywhere
Because you
because
have a party list, right? You have a party list in the Philippines, right?
yes. Oh no,
Do
for
we?
me I don't.
For
But
LGBTQ
LGBT.
list.
Yeah.
the biggest hindrance in our progress of LGBT in the Philippines is religion, and
Mm.
because our politician is still high, very tight to. I mean, they're still very connected to religion because of votes. So it's very hard to progress on how we can really because we all know that there's about 5 million Filipinos who are gays. That's based on science.
Mhm.
There's always 5%. So that goes to all cultures, all races. So there's 5 million Filipinos who are LGBTs. So can you imagine there's 5 millions that deny of their rights? It's sad.
Very
Wow.
sad
This,
and very
this
unfortunate.
coming this coming March, I've been going together with the I Support group. The I Support group is a group that it's a non-profit organization. They help the that has an HIV here in Bohol. So they invited me this coming March. There'll be a civil union, and I told them, which law is that? It's like, yeah, there are benefits for civil union. So I'm
Oh.
not sure. I'm not sure because I haven't seen the law, but
Mhm.
they told me about it when we had our meeting 2 weeks ago. That
Right.
sir, is it okay with you if you be part of our ceremony? Sure, sure, no problem. So it's we'll, hopefully I'll get some information on that. Then
Yeah.
we maybe we'll be able to share
It's
it
just a
to
union though.
our.
It's not really.
Thank you guys for opening it up because this episode was just meant to be kilig episode, and yet it opened up issues and concerns, that you guys that we don't know, not a lot of us know and feel. But thank you for letting it known, guys.
Yeah,
Wow.
thank
The
you.
most
From
important
kilig
is
to
to
advocacy. So this is a very good one.
Yes, yes.
From
And then
kilig to
I
going
know
back
it's
to
a
our
different topic. It's a different episode na po na atong ato ng balikan siguro pohon na bahin na nga mga issue kay daghan ka nag gwapo ka nga concern labi na sa mga insurance nga yung kaso ni may tabo
Yeah.
importante ay. Yeah, like
Sure.
labi na nila Raldo nila Bell namoy kids so atong balikan no. So
Yeah.
pwede
Going back
pwede
to the kids,
marites
pwede
mathematics.
ibitaron.
I have my other our youngest is here. Langga.
Keith, Harold, Keith.
Very nice.
Come here. He just cooked something for us. Here.
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Cooking.
Nice. Very good.
We got a
Yeah.
chef, mga anak, yeah.
Mayo ni Igor kay makaibaw og luto.
Here.
Hello, Keith. How are you? Dakuan na
Takbo
kayo.
na tayo.
Yeah.
He's grade 8. Actually, okay, we have 3 boys, Halcyon, we have Voltaire, and then Harold Keith. So they're all Rald's nephews from her sisters. So Halcyon and Voltaire are brothers by the mother, and then Keith is of another sister. So they were left with us. Actually, Halcyon was left with Rald's care since he was 1 year old, and then gisunod si Voltaire since they didn't want the bond between the brothers to be, in a long distance relationship. So the two of them studied here while their mom worked. And then, so it would not also be very difficult for the mom. And then, so they finished their college also here. They're both actually nurses. They're already in the States. But Siyong pursued another line. He's already an IT, a consultant, IT in Ford's, Michigan. And then, while Voltaire is still seeking for his future as a nurse, but he's already a nurse here. And then we're left with just one more. He was with us since he was born. So when he came out from Ralph's sister, I was the one who took him in. because we knew that he would be with us.
That's
Even
amazing.
before he was born, Ralph already asked for him also. So she told her sister, when he comes out, he's gonna live with me. So
Wow.
since birth, he was with us. We took care of him like our own. But of course, her sister would come and visit every now and then, or we meet in the States to, to have a reunion or something. Yeah. And then this is the first time that he's away from us because he was able to pass the Philippine science exams. So he's studying in Argao. He came home for the weekend.
Wow. I mean,
Oh.
I think that's the real essence of being a parent. It's not about your sexuality or what, but how you showed your love to your kids and how you raised them up. So look at them
Uh-huh.
right now.
So
Um,
we know
Ralph,
that by heart they are your children. No, but how about legally? Was it through adoption?
no, no,
No,
not yet. We're planning on
we
Keith.
we wanted to adopt Keith, but the mother says no.
Okay. But by the
Yeah.
way, Raul and Jim, did you plan of getting married in the States because you can,
Yes,
right? Oh, you
yes,
did already?
no.
No, not yet.
There's no sense of doing it in the
Okay.
States, and then when we come back here, it's the same.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Unless if like we change nationalities and all.
Mm.
But if we intend to live here in the Philippines, it's not going to make any effects at all.
She really
Okay.
wanted her family name changed.
Mhm.
We even thought about adoption. Ralph adopted me.
By the
Oh,
way, I
yes,
want to go.
yes.
Can we go back to Tommy and Jojo because they expressed already there's a plan already of having children. What are those plans? I mean, what are the methods that you can have some kids
Well,
aside from adoption?
well, aside from adoption, um, we were thinking of finding a surrogate in the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines. So I have some friends who did it. They find a girl. Um, he impregnated the girl for however technique they did. Some used turkey baster. Some did real sex. And my other friend paid 5,000 for the girl,
Yeah.
uh, got her pregnant, paid 1,000 every month for 10 months, and another 5,000 when the baby is out and given to him. So he spent $20,000, and that was my plan. Hopefully, copied what he did, but
Oh my God.
over materialized. So my plan was Tommy's first and a Filipina egg, and then if that's successful, the next would be my sperm and a white egg. So we would have two half and
Yeah.
half.
Yeah.
So, but we never really took that out of our path. Actually, we still have that in our goal and plan. And for me, everything I put in my head, I will do it. So
Very
I
good.
just want to
Almost
say
there. Almost
We
there.
have that plan too.
about all that about yeah, if we do decide to do that, it will be in a very clean medical no turkey baster. So just- I thought it was pretty odd when he said that, so I had to clarify that. Yeah.
you're gonna
But,
need a director.
so
We
the thing
We
we
is,
do
have
have
that plan.
you have your plan too, huh?
Before Keith, we had that plan already. We were about to go to Singapore to have it. My egg, uh, we will find a sperm and put it in her. She will be the one to carry.
Yes.
So that
Wow,
would
that's
be our child.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but when Keith came, she said, "Oh, let's have 3 years before doing it because we already have a child."
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 years came 5, and then she says, "No, I want Keith." So, see, he said, "Sakto."
Murag nagkasamot ka exciting da pero nabitin ta sa oras, but we will show Tommy and Jojo's proposal no natay video nga proposal
Video.
nila. This amane where did this happen? Bohol?
This was in Burj Al Arab in Dubai.
Oh, Dubai.
Yes. That was a
Kilig kay
surprise.
kana. Yo,
Sa hair. Ang akong hair nilapas niabot sa ubos. 50 stories.
mahaba ang hair.
Yes.
Pero Joe, were you expecting that to happen?
No, not at all. It was a very good drama. We actually did it very well. Once we get to the hotel, it was private, and then manager came and told us that we have to leave the hotel. I was so shocked. I was so mad.
Well, the thing was, it was my ruse that I put on. I had made it so it seemed that we were getting thrown out of the hotel, and it got him pretty hysterical. But instead of taking us out to see the manager, he took us up to the Royal Suite that was empty at the time, which was like $35,000 a night, which we could never afford. But I had told him what I was going to do and said, "Can we have a place where I can propose?" And then I came up with the whole ruse about creating the drama, and he was very upset in the elevator, going upstairs, thinking we were going to the manager's office. And then I took him into this wonderful, great suite. I mean, it was such an amazing place. And I looked at him, and I got down, and I had our butler over there record it, and I proposed. And he was very, very much relieved, as he was angry that that I went through all that to to do that to him, because he was so frustrated. And the thing is that he was thinking in his mind, the reason why we were being asked to leave was because we were in Dubai. Automatically in our mind was like that, maybe because we were a gay couple, and we were thinking just being in the Arab Emirates, even though it's somewhat open kind of thinking, but we can always can't get rid of discrimination as a possibility. So he was thinking that in his mind, and I was glad that he was thinking that in his mind, because I knew the outcome when we were going up in the elevator. And he was so frustrated. And then we got in there, and then I proposed to him, and he was just like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you did that, you son of a b." And he used different words.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys.
Very
So we also have a few compilations of other gihaguan gini ni Kading to shout out.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Kading, for making this compilation
thanks a
all
lot.
over the world.
All over the world, our friends.
Love birds.
Kaila ka ni Jo, kasagaran. Salamat to si Heraldine na
Yes, I do.
Salamat kay guys sa paghatag sa inyong pag-share sa inyong love story sa Kalamay Express.
So it's our pleasure, really. Atoy, you have a responsibility to change that law because we're retiring in the Philippines.
Yes. Kagawa doon, taon-taon. Pero
I
mas
know
naway
you
tags.
have connection. You have a voice.
Yes.
And Red,
Bohol.
so you have the ability to do something.
We can do it.
We will always try to lobby, to advocate.
Yes, that's very important.
Yes.
It's very important. I agree.
Hoy, tara ka na. Pinagkuskan.
Mga love teams ni sa Bohol, mga kaigsuunan. Sana all.
Basta man si HTM o si HTM.
Lanong boy.
Lanong boy, to review.
Oh.
Happy Valentines kayong tanan.
Happy Valentines.
Guys,
Ayun yan. Happy Valentines.
So napa mo gusto nga i-share unahan to sila Ralph Jim. Si Bella si Heraldine kung unsay i-share niya sa unsay mga inspiration nga mahatag niya sa mga wa pa mi ora ba gatago-tago pa diha usahay mo abot na point nga grabe ang suicidal rate bra yung panahona labi na sa mga kabatanunan, and we'll never know what caused them to take their life, and it may be their sexuality, who knows, but we want to advocate for all those people who are behind the napa silang closet. So go ahead, guys.
Okay, before I go to that, I would just like to share. When I was in fourth year high school, we were made to do a thesis, and then I don't know what happened, but my thesis was about homosexuality. So then I did not realize that I would be walking on that path. So going back to the question, to those who are younger than us and those who are older than us, who have not really accepted or who feels like society is looking down on them because of what we prefer to be. It's, you know, you just have to be yourself. We only have this life to live, and then it's too short to be just, you know, done hiding and pretending.
Thank you so much.
For me, parents, just accept your children. Let them know. Let them know you love them. Let them. Well, come on, me. Come on, me. Because the more you support your children, the more they grow good, and they will have respect for themselves if you are behind them. You can never go wrong about that.
We always tell our children, it doesn't matter what's your status in life, if you're rich financially or you're having a hard time, for as long as you're kind to everybody. You do not step on anybody. You respect everybody, and then, you know, the choices that everybody makes, because it's actually just you who is control of how you want your life to be. But as to the responses of other people, that's not yours to, you know, to dictate. So you just have to live your life that you do not hurt anybody. And I think that that's just what matters, that you're happy.
I have parents who has the problem like, murag tumboy ni akong anak oy, or murag gay ni akong anak. I always tell them, just listen and accept them. Do not change them, because if you change them, that will not be them. They will be unhappy for the rest of their lives. So just let them bloom. Let them decide. So they will be happy. We only have one lifetime, only one. So choose to be happy. Whatever makes you happy, go for it. Go for it. So
Thank you so
help
much,
your
guys.
children.
Daghang
Ako,
salamat.
help your children.
Pero ito 60 years now si Tatang Gilbert is sinanang nating 60 years married. Salamat kay sa Illinois ni sa Illinois. Thank you so much.
Salamat.
Tami and Jojo, any words for those mga gays out there, or any sexuality
For,
na?
this is basically for Filipino gays o Buholano na nga mga wala pa ni come out kay diri sa States, okay man, you're free to be whoever you are. Sa mga taga Bohol, napay ba pinatago-tago gamay, pero murag dili naman kaayo pod. I'm happy that there's a lot of gays in Bohol na open na sila. Then it's really changing since me and Ninon are walking along CPG Avenue in the 80s. Ang gabi ra jud. Karon, okay na sila nga mo come out. Kay napon mga salingan nga mga lahi man gud ko kay bayot naman jud ko kaayo, murang sayon ra. Pero kanang
Ay, gusto na dahil ko ni mo, Jo. You once come here in the house.
More lisod come out. But it's changing. Kaya kung pagumangkon nga laki nga bayot, oh my God. Just be you. Just be who you are. And they said it well already. I have nothing more to add. The only thing I have to add is please change the law. Towards LGBT, we have to have inclusivity. I mean.
How about Tommy?
Well, I want to know what that last part was about over there. That he said something that was really exciting that made everybody just go like, "Wow!" That had been some real exciting, going on over there. Whatever it was.
That was really flamboyant. It's not hard for me to come out.
Okay, so so whatever he said. So no, but the only advice I would have when it comes to sexuality is that don't waste your whole entire life to wait and express yourself immediately. The quicker that you do it, the quicker that you'll have a happier and more productive life. Because when you wait too long, and I mean, I understand it varies, and people have to have the support around them for them to be willing to talk about it and express who they are growing up. But my last note would be is not wait in life, because the longer you do, the more frustrating you'll get and the more inner conflicts you will have if you keep it suppressed than if you just be yourself and go through what you have to go through and establish a happy life. So don't waste time with it. and enjoy, live, laugh, and love, as Jojo would always.
Very good. We have a lot of very productive as mga individuals sa LGBTQ community, and I mean, we are proud of you because nobody's perfect. I mean, ma-straight man ka or kuan ka, kung dili ka kaiba mo respeto sa imong mga kaisig kaingon, you're still not a good person. So so guys, salamat kasi na-absent sa panahon. But thank you so much sa paghatag sa napa may pangutana additional toy. Na-absent ang oras.
Amor. Ate Amor, hi. She's watching.
Hello.
Walang nahugdan na sa oras. So, next episode kay walang nahugdan.
Yeah, I think we need to have a part 2 on this one.
Yeah, I think natin part 2 napo legality, no? Gwapo
Yes.
na. So,
Yes. And I think we really have, especially on the part in Bohol or in the Philippines, we really have to dig well more on the acceptance and the society, the culture that we have, because it's really hard. I mean, it's still hard there to accept. I mean, for them, not for us, because we're all accepting, but hopefully the environment that we have, the culture that we have is more accepting in the Philippines and the legal side too. Because as you say, insurance and everything else, but that will be another topic. Let's plan for that one.
Thank you. So, natagay mga pangutana kagawad, no?
Daghan, sa sunod na lang kaya nahurot na itong oras.
Salamat kayo. Thank you so much, Tami, Jojo, and Ralph, and Belle. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Guys. Next time.
Thank you for the inspiration and the love. Thank you, Yud. Kaayo, Yud.
Ano kaya? Abi na kung mudan tag pangutana to gayna daghan man pangutana.
Daghan pa kaayong pangutana, Yud.
Wala ko pangutana na lista dire, wala ko pangutana kay.
Pero makaigsuunan, sorry gid kayo nilapas sa top. Ako murag kinahanglan na jumimudagan ni Panda nakatuna kay boarding nami.
Okay. Salamat kayo. Pero next week, announcement.
So tonight, guys, February 11, tonight will be the biggest reggae celebration for Uncle Bob. Let's have fun. Bring your friends. It will start at 6 in the evening. You can have dinner there in Coclea and then party after that. Thank you.
Yes.
We'll see you there later on.
Thank
And
you,
next week-
Bob
and next
Marley.
week, guys,
Original love and hope.
And next week, guys, buhion na po nato ang issue sa tubig sa Balilihan. Kay i-confirm na ganina si Vice Mayor Trisha Chato o iyang ang katong sige niya hatag issue si Sir Ricky Madanggit. Confirm na sa nanduha. So ato silang iatbang kay before lain mas episode this time iparehon to kauban nila Willie og ni Ada Marario last time. So we will see you guys next week, same time alas 10 sa buntag sa Pilipinas. Daghang salamat sa pag-stay ug pagpaminaw, and kaninyo host Rex Alba.
Mayenunag mga kaigsuunan.
Og si Ate Turalba, kung mga bulanon mag-istoryahay.
Kinabuhan! Salamat!
Happy birthday!
Camping! Salamat!
Thank you. Bye, Panda!